What's up, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking all about baseball, Mariners baseball, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be trying to do weekly roundups once a week, give you guys kind of just an idea of what's going on in Major League Baseball and what's going on with the Mariners, which has not been fun so far. I'm also going to be checking in every once in a while and chiming in on, certain issues in the sport and certain things going on, which is what I'm doing today. I'm going to be talking about the hitting struggles in baseball right now because it is not fun to watch players at the plate right now. Hitters right now are hitting under 240 for their batting average. If the season ended today, it would be the lowest batting average for a whole season in Major League Baseball history. The previous low for batting average was 1968 when the whole league hit 237, and we are on pace for that right now, right around that range. Hitters are just seeing a huge decline in batting right now, even home runs. The league hit 6,700 home runs in 2019, which broke a record, but right now they're only on pace for about 5,400. So not only are they not getting on base, but they're not hitting the long ball either. Runs are down, hits are down, everything is down this year. I want to give you guys a little bit of a reason as to why I think it is going on and what I think can happen in order to fix it. To combat the recent uptick in home runs in the last few seasons in Major League Baseball, the league actually deadened the baseballs about 1 to 2 feet so they would travel shorter on fly balls. Although I think this has a little bit of an effect on it, I don't think it is the reason why we're seeing all the hitting struggles that we're seeing right now. One struggle that Major League Baseball is having with pitchers is that a lot of them are using certain substances to get more spin on the baseball. Spin rate has become a massive key to pitching success in recent time. You see almost every pitcher before every pitch touch their cap, touch their bill. When you see somebody doing that, they're touching an illegal substance and getting more spin on their fingers and being able to get more spin on the curveball, which makes it move farther, more spin on the fastball, makes it go faster, have more movement, all that kind of stuff. And it's making it much harder for hitters to recognize, to hit, all that kind of stuff. So that is one of the reasons why, but it's also playing into the hitter's current approaches at the plate. When I was growing up and when many people were growing up, you're taught to have a flat swing or swing down on the ball, create backspin, have your barrel in the strike zone as long as possible. But right now guys just aren't doing that. It's swing up on the ball, it's launch angle, it's hitting the ball out of the yard. People are viewing strikeouts right now just as any other out, but that's going to lead to less balls in play, and less balls in play means lower batting average. Yes, a strikeout is just another out, but when you're not putting the ball in play and you're not hitting the home run as frequently as you have been in the last couple of years, it's going to lead to this huge, massive downtick in hitting. Here's the reason why I'm making this video, is because in the major leagues this year, there have been 6 no-hitters, and this doesn't even include when Madison Bumgarner threw a no-hitter over 7 innings. This year, doubleheaders, it's 2 7-inning games, but Madison Bumgarner threw a complete 7-inning no-hitter, but it doesn't count in the record books because it's not a full 9 innings. But counting that, there's been 7 no-hitters, and it's only May 20th at the time of this filming right now. The record for a major league season is 7. There's been 4 different occasions where there's been 7 no-hitters over a full-length season, and we've had 6, technically 7 if you count Madison Bumgarner's 7-inning no-hitter, by May 20th, a quarter of the way through the season. This is not good for the sport. As much as the no-hitter is exciting, you don't want to see it every night. I might be biased as a Mariners fan. I've seen the Mariners get no-hit twice in the last 2 weeks, which is not fun, but it's just not fun to watch players struggle this hard at the plate. We don't really see rallies anymore. You don't see a bunch of guys getting on and knocking them all in. It's all hit the long ball. Although the long ball is fun, it's not nearly as fun as what baseball used to be, in my opinion. There's been a lot of talk of moving the mound back, making it easier on the hitters to recognize those pitches. There's different things right now that are being talked about to try to give the hitter an advantage, but I think it's just more on the approach. The shift is another reason why the batting averages are so low, but I don't think that the fielders should have to change what they're doing to cater to the hitters. If you have 3 guys on the right side and you're a left-handed batter and you can't poke one the other way, that's on you. You're a Major League Baseball hitter. You should be able to hit the ball the other way. George Brett once said if players shifted on him, he'd hit 400 every year. You know, the hitters just aren't the same as they were back then. They have one goal this year, and that's to hit a home run. And that's what it's been the last couple of years, and it's just not that fun to watch. And it could help the batting averages if they do end up making it so that shifts are illegal in the major leagues. But I just think the hitters need to adjust. Another thing I want to talk about is pitching analytics. There's analytics for hitters and pitchers right now with StatCast and all that stuff. Everybody's getting such in-depth numbers. Pitchers are getting in-depth numbers on spin rate. That's why you've seen Trevor Bauer, guys like that, have so much more success than they'd had earlier in their careers the last couple of seasons, because you can tell exactly how much spin you're putting on the ball, how you can put more spin on the ball, and how you can, like I talked about, get more break on your curveballs, get more movement on your fastballs, all that kind of stuff. But the analytics on the hitter's side are not helping them out nearly as much. If you know that a pitcher is throwing 30% fastballs, 20% breaking balls, whatever it is, yeah, you know their tendencies, but you're still guessing at the end of the day at the plate. You still don't know exactly what they're going to throw. In terms of the pitcher side, you know exactly what pitches a guy can't hit, where he struggles at right in the zone, and you can just pound that part of the zone with a certain pitch over and over and over again, and you know you're not going to hit it. With guys like Joey Gallo, you can't catch up to the rising fastball at the top of the zone because his swing plane is so up. I mean, it's just over and over again with all these guys. You can pick out a certain spot where they're not going to hit the ball. They have such an advantage over hitters now because of all the information they have, because of the substance they can put on their fingers, because of the approach at the plate from the batters. Everything is leaning towards the pitchers right now. Everybody is dominating on the pitcher's side. You see Spencer Turnbull throw a no-hitter against the Mariners. Have you ever heard of him? Me neither. It's ridiculous to me that hitters are not changing. This can't keep up. Ratings are going to keep going down if you don't see hitters hitting. Ratings are already going down enough for baseball. Another thing I'll talk about in a later video possibly is injuries, but injuries are plaguing the league crazy right now mostly because of the 60-game season last year, so they're not used to this full ramp-up of the season. But Fernando Tatis, Ronald Acuna, Juan Soto, Mike Trout, think of a star and he's probably been injured, and that's really tough to market the game that way, especially when there's not other guys producing at the plate and the league is at a 230 batting average. The league's in a tough spot right now. I'll talk more about that kind of stuff in another video, but I want to just talk to you guys about the current state of pitchers versus hitters, and how much the pitchers are dominating right now. Check out my next video. I'm going to be uploading a video most likely on Monday, just a weekly recap. I'm going to be talking about Mariners baseball mostly in those weekly recaps, but also hitting on things I've seen over the whole league. I wanted to save this conversation for that video, but I just couldn't wait to talk about this, especially with 2 no-hitters in the last 2 days, and that makes 6, maybe 7 if you count the Madison Bumgarner one for the whole season. So like this video if you enjoyed what I talked about. Leave in the comments what you want me to talk about in the future, if there's anything, any questions, anything you want me to hit on. And subscribe if you want to see more Mariners and more baseball content. Thanks for watching. Peace.